Whiskers twitched. His world was a symphony of familiar scents. The gentle rhythm of his human's breathing, the soft rustle of a book's pages. Life was good. He purred, a deep rumble of contentment, as gentle fingers stroked his fur. Sunbeams, warm and inviting, spilled across the carpet. A perfect spot for a nap. His human chuckled, a sound like soft wind chimes. He closed his eyes, the world a comforting haven of warmth and love. Days were filled with simple joys. A playful swat at a dangling string, a chase after a mischievous dust bunny. Always his human was there, a source of endless affection and gentle words. He would wait by the door, a furry sentinel, greeting his human with a joyful chirp. Home was where his human was, a sanctuary filled with love and warmth. The house felt different. The familiar rhythm, the comforting sounds were gone. He padded from room to room, his senses on high alert. His human scent lingered, but it felt fainter, distant. He meowed, a questioning sound, but there was no answer. An unsettling silence filled the air, thick and heavy. He nudged his human's hand, seeking the familiar touch. The hand didn't move. He whined, a low sound of worry, his body trembling with a fear he couldn't understand. The day stretched on, the silence amplifying his growing unease. He curled up on his human's favorite chair, seeking solace in the fading scent. He missed the warmth, the gentle strokes. Where had his human gone? The chair was empty. He had waited all night, his heart heavy with a growing emptiness. He sniffed the cold leather, the scent of his human faint, almost gone. Strangers came. Their voices were loud, their touches unfamiliar. He hid, his heart pounding, his body a tight knot of fear and confusion. He wanted his human. He watched as the strangers took his human's belongings, the scent growing fainter with each passing moment. He cried out, a desperate plea for them to stop, but they didn't understand. He was alone. The realization hit him with the force of a thunderclap. His human was gone. He didn't know where or why, only that the absence left a gaping hole in his heart. Section 4. Searching for a familiar touch. Days turned into weeks. The house felt empty, filled with a silence that echoed his loneliness. He wandered from room to room, his tail drooping, his once playful spirit extinguished. He would sit by the door waiting, hoping, but the familiar footsteps never came. The scent of his human faded more each day, leaving him lost and heartbroken. He ate little, his appetite gone. Sleep offered little comfort, his dreams haunted by the absence of his human's warmth. He was a shadow of his former self, adrift in a sea of grief. He craved the feel of gentle hands on his fur, the sound of his human's voice. But there was only silence, a constant reminder of his loss. Section 5. Memories in the Sunbeam. One day, a sliver of sunlight pierced through the window, falling upon his human's favorite chair. He padded over, drawn by a faint glimmer of warmth. He curled up in the sunbeam, closing his eyes, and for a fleeting moment he could almost feel it, the warmth of his human's love, the gentle touch of a hand. It was just a memory, bittersweet and achingly familiar. But it brought a flicker of warmth to his weary heart. His human might be gone, but the love they shared lingered, a faint echo in the silence. He would carry the memory of his human in his heart, a treasure to be cherished. Life was different now, quieter, but as he basked in the warmth of the sunbeam, he felt a glimmer of hope. He would be all right.